Hi everyone, it's Johnny again, and here is chapter 2. To some extent, we have two guys here who run a company, Jake and Joe, and they are having a discussion about some good news, but in a sense they are struggling with how to deal with this good news. Jake starts. I think the best way forward is to set up a department responsible for handling the influx of new business. Joe, I agree with you to some extent. We need to find a way to handle all the new business too, and I don't believe it is feasible to create another department. I guess we have to agree to disagree on this matter. I guess we have to agree to disagree on this matter. Creating a new department would show our competitors and customers alike that we are a force to be reckoned with in the marketplace. We have to take chances. What's happened to the risk taker I've known for the past 10 years? Trust me, that guy is still here. I don't want to bite off more than we can chew. It seems that we should start with a small team and see if we can maintain the pace of developing a new business. I want to see some significant growth in our bottom line before deciding to expand. I would like to say something about that, Joe. As you know, we haven't gotten this far by taking baby steps. And we have gotten to where we are today by always throwing caution to the wind. Let's give it a few months and see how it goes. If the demand is strongly outpacing our ability to handle the business, I'll greenlight it and create the new department. As I said, it just isn't feasible at this time. Okay, I see. I think that you'll be pleased with the demand. All right. The word influx means the arrival of many things or people. Due to the poor economic conditions, there was an influx of people who applied for benefits. The influx of orders is more than we can handle. The good news about the company opening an office in our town is that it will create an influx of jobs. To some extent, this is another commonly used expression in business English, which means up to a specific point. I agree with your proposal to some extent. I want to discuss some minor issues with you. I agree with you to some extent. Why don't we talk over lunch tomorrow? A force to be reckoned with. This is something or someone so powerful that it can't be overlooked or ignored. The company became a force to be reckoned with in the marketplace when they developed the iPod. I feel that he will be a force to be reckoned with during the mayoral campaign. To bite off more than you can chew means to do more tasks than you can manage or handle. I realized I had bitten off more than I could chew by taking 7 classes in one semester. Eventually, I had to drop one course. I think I have bitten off more than I can chew. Would you please help me? Okay, to bite off more than you can chew. The bottom line, we use this expression in a couple of different ways. The way we use it in the story has to do with the final number, and it could be sales, revenue, or profit. The other way to use it is when you want the definitive answer to some issue or point. Look, we've been negotiating for 2 months now. What's the bottom line? Are we in business or not? Our bottom line has been decreasing yearly So we need a way to redesign and market our product line. Next, throwing caution to the wind. This means you plan on doing something regardless of the results of that action. Before you throw caution to the wind and invest in the company, you should do some research. I just had a feeling that the stock would jump. I decided to throw caution to the wind and invest. I became wealthy when the stock tripled in value. Green light. This means to give approval or permission to start or continue something, like a proposal or project. You can't just go ahead and make the decision on your own. I thought you knew that you need Jim to greenlight the project before you move forward. And you shouldn't have acted without getting his approval first. I understand your position. However, before we can go forward, I need to get the green light from HQ. It took a long time to get the green light to open up a China branch office. Since this is something that you pushed for, you need to make that office a success. Feasible. This means doable or possible to complete. We use it when describing if it is possible to attempt a project, deal, or proposal. I think it is a feasible proposal. Why don't we set up a meeting for next week and work out the details? I believe it's a good idea, but the project's cost is not feasible at this time. I'm sorry that the deal isn't feasible for us right now. It might be in the future. Let's talk again.